I need to know everything you know about the Winter Hill Gang, and specifically, James Whitey Bulger.
You got 2 minutes.
Well, let's start.
Still smelling like 10 keys. You couldn't stop me if you tried, cause the devil is alive. The devil is alive.
Hey everybody, Chris Bumbray here again for JoBlo.com, live from the Toronto International Film Festival. This time we're taking a look at the much anticipated Black Mass, starring Johnny Depp as real-life mobster Whitey Bulger. The buzz out of Venice and Telluride suggested Depp would be a shoo-in as an Oscar nominee, and having finally seen Black Mass for myself, I have to agree. Depp will almost certainly get nominated for his chilling, charismatic performance. Sporting a thinning hairdo, pale blue eyes, and rotting teeth, Bulger looks like a nightmarish figure, and Depp plays him as a man truly worthy of being feared. It's quite a convincing turn from someone who frequently tops the most beautiful people list, but to his credit, Depp doesn't simply rely on the more obvious props to make Bulger such a well-rounded boogeyman. Soft-spoken as opposed to Jack Nicholson's Bulger-inspired performance in The Departed, Depp's at his scariest when he's subtle, such as a terrifying sequence prominently featured in the trailers, where Bulger gets an FBI agent to reveal his secret steak recipe, but then turns around and accuses him of being an unreliable potential snitch. While Depp could have been the whole show in Black Mass, he gives just one of many solid performances, all beautifully assembled by director Scott Cooper, who lives up to the promise he showed with the underrated Out of the Furnace. This is probably just as much Joel Edgerton's movie as Johnny Depp's, with John Connolly, the agent who let Bulger run wild, being a much more complicated character. Here he seems to be operating from a misguided sense of boyhood loyalty to Bulger, who he's quick to point out defended him from bullies as a kid. Edgerton plays him as somewhat thick-headed and naive, but despite his obvious faults, you can't help but identify with him, and even at times understand why he gets so suckered by the charismatic Bulger. Otherwise, the movie is chock full of terrific parts, with Rory Cochrane excellent as Bulger's conflicted second-in-command, and Jesse Plemons disappearing completely into his role as Killer Kevin Weeks. Everyone is great, from Adam Scott and Kevin Bacon as Connolly's FBI colleagues, to Corey Stoll as a straight-laced prosecutor, to Peter Sarsgaard in a small but memorable bit as a coked-up killer. Benedict Cumberbatch is also convincing as Bulger's more upstanding brother, but it feels like a minor part, as does Dakota Johnson's bit as the mother of Bulger's ill-fated child. One thing about Black Mass is that it does feel like only part of the story is being told, especially considering that the events that took place after the film were just as intriguing as what happens during. However, Cooper's disciplined decision to only focus on Bulger's reign pays off in that it's a focused, tight film without any slow bits, and at 122 minutes, the movie races along like a roller coaster, and even if the whole story isn't really told, it still feels complete. In the end, Black Mass is an exceptional gangster tale. It's entirely successful and as good a film as any of Depp's fans could have hoped for. This one gets an easy 9 on 10. Until next time, I'm Chris Bumbray.
Till it's gone.
Are you a fan of JoBlo? If not, you should be. Click below to subscribe to one of the best channels around, and click one of the other links to check out some other great videos from the JoBlo Movie Network. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our exclusive videos that you won't find anywhere else. Or subscribe to watch the latest movie trailers as they become available. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the movies.